fly at night. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's powered by the sun, mate.
I have an idea, and Arthur, I think I can do this as a.
I create a new sun and I put it above the plane.
He's just going to switch it to lunar power.
No, well, no, we've got the Bilby. All we have to do is.
No, I've got the Bilby.
Okay,
mate.
you have the Bilby. All we have to do is run power lines from the alternator on the Bilby, fire the Bilby up, and we can charge the solar batteries on the plane with the Bilbies as basically a mobile generator.
I accept that, yes. If you want to attach the Bilby to the plane, then yes, you can then take off.
Why don't we accept one of the other cars that are lying about?
None of them are anywhere near as powerful as the Bilby, right? I mean, the Bilby is designed to haul dozens of people, well, dozens of horses, and a helicopter, and a Shelby GT 500 1968.
How about we attach all the other vehicles except for the Bilby?
Okay, you want to open the cargo hold and start throwing stuff out the back?
I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm not saying that we should destroy the Bilby. All I'm saying is that we should hook it up so that.
Here's what's going to happen when one of you guys fails your rolls, because you will. The Bilby is going to blow up. The battery. The battery is going to blow up.
Look, I'm just running around as soon as I wake up, just like in a panic, like yelling for Gaza.
I'm just gonna be driving the car, man. I'm getting away from the electric maelstrom.
So technically, Gaza's up in the pilot seat. He doesn't even have a goddamn clue what I'm doing in the back.
I can see everything from CCTV. Thank you very much.
All right. Do you want, Arthur? You want me to use my Aubrey movie to fuck the CCTV so I can do this and get us off the goddamn ground?
Also,
I'm confused here. Yeah. I think that we were doing Gaza and Liz.
Yeah.
So let's do that first.
Okay, fair enough.
What were the two of you guys doing?
Filling up the Bilby with everything useful. Rocket launchers, assault rifles.
Keep
what
that
else?
acetylene torch away, the one with the hair trigger, but one that doesn't have the hair trigger.
Yeah, throw that one out the side, just to be sure.
Donk donk. Yeah.
Just to be 100% sure. Then I take the, of course, the essentials like the bling boxes and put them on the Bilby, and anything else cool I can
Crushed
find.
diamonds and rubies. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The bedazzler set.
Bedazzler set. Yep, that's going on the Bilby. And anything else I can find that's useful, which would include, supplies, fuel.
Okay, yeah, that happens. I mean, there's no move involved here. You literally, you have to commit time to it, but yeah, you do that.
That's pretty much what I'm...
Driving to the Great Barrier Reef.
All right, Gazzy, you're still driving northward-wise?
I'm driving to the Great Barrier Reef, so that'd be eastwards.
Can I?
I mean, the road you're on only goes north right now.
Oh, then I'd follow until we can go east or whatever. Yeah.
Can
I think you probably pass a road sign that says Alice Springs 5 miles.
Okay. Yeah, we could tip up.
Can I attempt to manipulate Gaza into letting me hook up the battery power from the Bilby to the plane?
I mean, if Gaz's immediate reaction isn't yes, then yes, you can attempt to manipulate him.
Okay, so I mean, I think I would run through all of the usual. It's like literally...
So why the hell do you want to do this? We're perfectly fine driving away. We got no missile. We're faster than this stupid fucking.
Can I run in right now? Because
Yes.
I was running around panicking. And I'm just like, I'll tell you why! We're all going to be ripped to fucking anatomically sized pieces by the maelstrom!
What did you do this time?
God, I wish we had a
you
commercial
shithead.
break right there. Could you imagine how amazing that would be?
Take a long drag, look over at Liz, and just be like, we say the exact same line at the same time.
No, wait. Liz is in the cargo hold. Liz is in the cargo hold.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
if he can teleport to where he wants to be, I can too.
Me? I told him I was running around
he
like
said
5
he
minutes
was
ago
running
looking
forward.
for him. Yeah.
I've been running around the whole plane.
All right.
I see you running to the cockpit.
Fine. You know what? If everyone wants to be in the cockpit during the reveal, sure. Everyone's there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's appropriate.
And I'm like, look, listen, that one storm is nothing. It's going across the whole planet. Our fucking fertile valley is going to be a pile of ash and dust when we get there if we don't do something. I'm like, Sherman, did you see? Do you know?
I know.
Here's how I want the scene to work. I want them. I want Henrik to run in, but on the wall of the cockpit there is the wanted for like Maelstrom fucking around wanted poster
Posters
there.
of both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, and he runs up and his head is the exact position of where his head would be on the wanted poster.
Perfect. Yeah, and then I like spout my insanity lines, and I'm like, Sherman, tell me you agree. You know what's happening.
We have to get to Desert Springs to shut this shit down.
Sherman, now's your attempt to manipulate, right?
All right. So to Gaza, I would say, look, plane's no good if it can't fly. I have the ability to make it fly at night. Solar-powered plane can fly at night. Tell me that's not awesome. Also, all we have to do is run some wires from the Bilby's battery to the plane and hook it up. Worst case, we blow the battery and we can repair it with one of the other batteries on the other cars.
It sounds like you got everything figured out aside from the fact that no one here can land a fucking plane, you dumb idiot.
Look, we just drive. We need to get to the springs as soon as possible, or it's very bad shit for us, man. Very bad.
So at this point, I'm going to roll my manipulate move on Gaza.
I just literally told you I would kill everyone if I had tried to land this fucking plane.
But you're a driver, so you should theoretically be able to fly a plane.
Ask that to Austin.
To land the plane would be acting under fire.
He could fly the plane, no problem. He never said anything about landing the plane until this episode when he established that would be acting under fire.
Either way, I kind of feel like getting to Desert Springs to not blow up the world would be.
Say we fly. Say we suck up all the Bilby's power, which I'm against right now because, as far as I'm concerned,
sucking up the Bilby's power.
So you'd have to have the Bilby on in order to do this.
Yeah, I'm turning the Bilby into a generator.
Yes.
So, let's say we fly, right? Let's say I'm like, all right, I'm confident enough in my ability as a driver to land this piece of shit. Now, what happens if there's no secure place to land it? Are you telling me to land on a Razorback, mate? Because I don't know if you know how big this fucking plane is or how fast it's going, but we're going to need one hell of a fucking runway to land this thing.
So this plane literally landed in front of us while we were driving?
Yes. On a fucking road.
On a road.
Yes, there's roads.
There are roads.
If there are roads going there, we will drive there.
This road is going there. Right? Am I right, Arthur?
Yes. Actually, you guys are like... So, here's what's happening while you're talking.
There?
Like, so you're rapidly approaching Alice Springs. And like
Desert Springs.
Yes, Desert Springs is the golf course within Alice Springs.
Yeah, he said Alice Springs too. I wrote down Alice Springs.
The wingspan of the plane is 132 feet wide, and it's taller than most of the houses, so you guys are hitting, like, the suburbs of Alice Springs.
Okay.
And, like, occasionally you hit, like, a 3-story house and just fucking demolish it. Because you're going 300 miles an hour with a plane that weighs, like, 122,000 pounds.
Gaz's just sitting there smoking.
Like, yeah, I'm like, did you hear that
There's,
bell?
like, cars in the way, and you're like...
I'm like, did you hear that bell? I'm fairly sure that was Alice Springs' first community church we just hit. We're almost there. Woo!
Yeah, you guys are within, like, a minute of arriving where you need to be.
Oh, well. Okay.
And I'm just like, we're going to need your help.
Here's the thing. First off, having a plane that can fly at night is good. And second, you did roll a 10. So, Gaza, here's the deal. If you do what he says, you get to mark experience. If you don't, you have to act under fire. What is it? What is it?
Why would I act under fire?
It's the thing for seducer.
Punishment for not being manipulated, yeah.
Yeah, you can choose not to, but you gotta act under fire.
I mean, worst case, I just get us a plane that can fly at night. You don't even have to take off. We just have that option.
Then why would you manipulate me to do this?
Because I want a plane that can fly.
Is why he just wants to fuck with your
Bilby. Literally, I mean, it will be like two jump cables like attached to the Bilby. You can rip them off whenever you want.
The only problem I have with this is that every time you fucked with the Bilby, it's always been against a roll, and then when the roll inevitably fails, the Bilby's the one that suffers.
You're the one acting under fire right now, not me.
Yeah, because you brought
good
this
point.
stupid fucking idea to me when we're a minute away from our
It's a
destination.
great idea. What are you talking about?
Well, to be honest, he brought it to you when you were 5 minutes away, but so much has been happening.
I look at it and I'm just like, you know, you're fucking batshit crazy. The only reliable working vehicle in this entire fucking place, aside from the plane that we're in, which, by the way, I'm not comfortable landing as a driver. You're welcome to fucking do it if you want. It'll be a nightmare. Believe me, you wouldn't even know which way's up in this fucking piece of shit.
I think you guys hit a bump right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I just sort of like, I sort of like...
As you're in the mid-rant, as soon as you give the okay, I walk out, like, mid-sentence.
No, I don't give the okay. I
heard
am
the
not
okay.
giving you the okay.
I'm
telling you,
Act under
your
fire,
fucking
Jazza.
idea is dumb, and you're a dumb person for bringing it to me. 2 for being in a car.
Partial success. Oh, yeah, you are behind the wheel. Yeah, you fully succeed.
Sit down, put on a fucking seatbelt. We'll be there in a minute. Jesus fucking Christ.
Actually, you're there right now.
Yeah, I say, but I still say it, and then I park up, and then I say, now take your fucking seatbelt off because we're here already.
Yeah. So, I think that, like, the wings of this aircraft are, like, covered in building material and, like, probably slightly burning. Probably shit's been being pulled into, like, the propeller engines or the jet turbines, and, like, I don't know, maybe, like, cats and dogs are from the street are, like, being sucked up by the jet wash of a plane going 300 miles an hour through a formerly populated residential area. And there are, like, people in the city that have, like, come out of these shattered hulls of broken buildings, Fallout style, and, like, leaned out and seen this plane and just, like, go back inside and walk away.
So I turn back to Liz, and I'm like, Liz, you finished stockpiling the bilby?
Yep.
All right, let's get the
Got
fuck out of this
everything.
piece of shit.
All right. So, all of you, as you're like leaving the aircraft, any of you leaving, you actually hear music playing from the Artemis, right? So, we have this enormous like space station that's like mostly submerged into the sand of Alice Springs, and it's definitely taken enormous impact damage from deorbiting violently. But there seems to be a speaker system active somewhere, and it's playing Electric Avenue.
Oh my
Of course
god.
it is,
I'm
yeah.
like, I think we're in the right spot.
So, as you're watching...
Break? No? What time is
No,
it?
no, we still
Okay.
have another
Find that
18 minutes.
fucking
Sorry, man.
speaker
We
and
keep
shoot it.
we keep coming to such great areas where we could go to commercial break, and I feel like when we actually do, it's going to be super shitty. You see at the edge of the city, like, things are literally being torn apart. Like, you see a building, and, like, one wall of it is basically just, like, disassembling itself into, like, tiny brick powder, and then just poofing away.
Yeah.
And the building is, like, falling outwardly, and as it falls, like, it's hitting a wall of something and disassembling. And the whole city is surrounded by a circle of that moving its way inward, and people are starting to like see this happen and are panicking like hell. And you're pretty sure that the nanomachines are currently like disassembling the city around you.
Okay, I arm myself with one of the many machine guns that's laying about.
There's plenty of them.
Yeah.
Yep, all over the place.
I picked the one with the nicest skin.
They definitely have a worm god.
Okay, grab that. And I'm like, okay, I'm set. We need to do this quick, or our faces are gonna look like those buildings. I like point to a building as it like blows away in the wind.
Listen, mate,
the
you're gonna
fuck
have
are
to
you
calm
talking
down
about?
a little bit. We have no idea what the hell you crazy motherfuckers are doing. So you want to
And I'm
fill
just
us in?
like, I'm like, look, in the maelstrom, it's not just a thing inside people's minds. It's a real thing, and it's doing this. It will take the city and turn it to nothing. It can do as it wants. It's in the air. It's in the water. It's in your mind. And I'm just like looking at you, and I'm like grabbing you, and I'm like,
massive
there's-
crazy eyes right now, and it's amazing.
I'm like, there's so much you don't know, and there's not much time to learn it. There's only one thing you can do. And then I'm gonna try to, if you'll let me, use my fucking move again and be like, you must open your mind to the maelstrom.
Which move are you? Oh shit! Are you attempting to direct puppet strings at Gaza?
Yeah. I want to force him to look into the maelstrom so he understands.
Okay. Well, I love how everyone keeps using their weird to manipulate Gaza. All right. Sure. Let's do it. Go ahead.
Can I reject this?
If you want, yeah,
we'll
that's
see.
no problem. I just do that then. And I'm just like, just say,
We'll
I
roll
just
it.
say that.
Roll it. We'll see. Because if he rejects it, he takes
Well,
damage,
it's
right?
very PvP-like, and we did say, like,
Yes,
we're gonna
and that's
be
a
iffy
great
on
way to get
PvP.
experience. And HX.
Yo, you know what's gonna happen if you try and do this? I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, and I'm a gang.
This
so-
is the last episode.
I know,
so
I know.
I feel like this is the time to have the PvPs.
Okay, no, let's
The world is literally ending.
do it. So if you're fine with doing it, and then the effect is that you slap me around afterwards, like I'm totally cool with that. If you're gonna actually murder me, then I prefer not to do it.
But no, if you actually try and do it, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. But we can.
But would
just
he
say
know? Does he know that I did it, or would he just think that he decided that he should try?
That if you're reaching out for my face, man, I'm just like, nah.
I don't. I'm not. I'm just like don't touch your face. I was just like grabbing onto you,
Yeah, so here's what I think.
like your shoulders or your lower arms or whatever.
I think that subconsciously, Gaza, you know something's wrong. I don't think you consciously know that anything's happening. If you would like to, you can roll an interfere on Henrik's attempt to do this to you.
I have a negative one with the guy, so.
That would make it hard, but not impossible.
But then if he fails that roll, something bad happens.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I roll plus weird.
Yes. Okay. You have 3 hold with him now, and your command is Gaza, reach out into the psychic maelstrom and learn.
Yeah, I want him. I want him to see for himself, like what we're stopping.
All right, Gaza. So here's the deal: if you decide to do what he says, he can't hurt you. But if you ignore him, he can start causing you to hurt yourself. 1 damage at a time.
Or giving you -1 on certain rolls.
Well, -1 on any roll.
Well, yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
he can do it 3
You'll
times.
take a -1 on whatever your next roll is.
Yeah.
I will refuse.
Okay. Well, he hasn't spent any hold yet, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Henrik?
Henrik, are you
yeah.
going to do the hold?
I'm not gonna. I can just hold it. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I just hold it.
All right. You can only have 1 hold at a time, though, so you can't do this again and keep this.
Right.
Henrik,
Right. It would
Okay.
get replaced by another hold
Yes.
if I do another move with hold. Right.
After hearing this rant, Henrik, did you
And I'm
get
like-
into my stash and take my...
And take my
I'm like, look,
quaaludes.
I'm on like 12 narco sticks right now, buddy. It's the only thing keeping. There's more narco than blood in my veins, okay? But I feel okay.
I'm all right.
I've operated like this before.
Arthur, out of curiosity, would I have to get out of the plane in order to interfere with the psychic maelstrom?
I don't think
Because-
so. I think you just hook the Bilby up to the satellite.
Okay. All right. I mean, the reason why I ask is because Augury and my workspace move both require my workspace.
Yes.
So, I mean, I
think
can either
you can like hook up some Ethernet cables or something.
Yeah, so I'm
Firewire.
like,
It's got to be Firewire.
Firewire, obviously. Okay.
You 2 whack jobs caused all this mayhem. How about you go fix it now?
okay, so
Wait.
Gauze-
Do you know that though? Do you know
No.
that they caused it?
Well,
No,
they're saying
I
that
don't.
they did. They're saying that they are.
Oh,
so.
yeah. That's
No,
true,
no,
they
no,
did
no.
admit to
We
it.
said that this shit is happening. We
I'm
do
just
not claim any culpability for any of it.
Yeah, no, we're just like informing you, like shit's going down. We have to get to this place. Like,
And I'm like thinking, wanted posters,
Yeah.
big bounty.
Yeah.
So you're just automatically
And-
assuming it's their fault.
I'm just assuming
Yeah.
it's their fault.
Okay.
All right.
Go,
very
go
well.
fucking fix it.
I turned back to Henrik before he leaves, and I said, I lean in real close, and maybe I put my hand like gangster style above him, sort of thing, and it's sort of like, lean forward and be like, mate, you remember that chin wag we had before we got on this here boat?
I'm like, if only you could understand. Like,
Do you remember?
yes,
Do you
but
remember what I said? I said to you, don't go into the fucking maelstrom anymore.
and I'm like, and you don't tell me what to do. Take a harm.
Yeah. So Gaza, if you want to, you can enter the maelstrom yourself, or you're gonna take 1 harm. from one of his 3 holds.
All right. So the moment I refuse this, and the moment you do harm to me, is the moment I do harm to you.
Okay. All right. So
Okay,
here's what
yeah,
happens,
so it's
Gaza.
like brain harm to you, though. You just
Yeah,
get like
your
a migraine
nose starts
or
bleeding
something.
for no apparent reason, Gaza, and you take 1 AP harm. So this is like literally something that could kill you.
What's AP?
Armor piercing. It means that your status as a gang doesn't matter, nor does your armor. Yeah, so like you start bleeding out of your nose. You take 1 harm. What are you at? 3 or 6?
He didn't have any
3.
harm.
I think
Okay,
you're
you're at
at
3
I've
o'clock.
never had harm in this
Yeah,
entire game.
like Henrik's
so-
talking
Yeah.
to you and looking
I
at
like
you really
already
weird.
look fucked up because I have 3 harm, so I'm like bleeding at you still.
You're-
Alright. So you try this mumbo jumbo shit on me, you look at me and you say, what exactly do you say?
I
in
said,
character?
you can't tell me what to do, and then I like give like a weird like eyebrow shake, and then you like feel it. Like I think
Yeah.
it's very obvious that I did it, right?
Alright, okay, great. I punch him, Arthur.
So first off, I think Dave, you need to make a harm roll.
Yeah,
What
you
did I
do.
do?
You do.
So what do? Tell me what I do.
2d6 plus 1. You took 1 harm. And then you can punch him. Oh,
Now you-
that's great. Nothing happens to you.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you're
And now I'm acting.
okay, so you're actively going aggro on him, right? You're like
Yeah.
you're attacking him, you're seizing him by force cuz
Yeah.
I mean, you could go aggro technically. You could be like do what I say or else. But it
No,
sounds
I'm-
like you really just want to punch him at this point.
I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
punch him.
you could also seduce me. I mean, by punching me. I'm into that.
No.
I roll pretty much anything on this roll. I'm a weird guy.
What weapon do you currently have, Virgil?
My fist. Oh, his.
Me?
yeah.
I remember I just picked up that
Oh
slick.
god!
fucking-
So he's punching you. You've got a gun to him. Well, not yet, but I'm sure as soon as the fight breaks out. So, do you want to interfere with this, Henrik? With his role?
yeah,
to summon
I
the force?
what I want to do is just like dodge out of the way so he punches the wall. Like,
Yeah.
So at the very least, I am going to
Like
interfere
wall
with
leap.
this because I'm standing.
come
here, right?
on.
Only one
Come
person
on.
can interfere.
I will interfere because
Okay.
I'm kind of
Okay.
standing on the
That's fine.
sidelines and I'm
Yeah.
like, guys,
probably
Hey,
come on,
a lot
seriously.
If you
quicker than-
interfere, you're gonna make an enemy out of Gaza. I'm just saying that
that's
right
fine.
now.
It's final episode. We can stretch this out for
Everything's
another 2
breaking
hours.
down.
Yeah.
I love the
That's
idea
great.
that they kill each other right over the thing that could prevent the end of the world.
All I'm trying to do is like calm him down because this is literally just gonna go poorly.
Okay.
He just used his mind jutsu on me, man.
All
What am
right.
I gonna do?
I'm not. I'm literally just trying to say, Gaza, calm your tits.
All right, Sherman, you are interfering, and
Yes.
then Gaza, you are making your seize by force roll versus Henry.
Yes.
So let's get those out of the way.
So what am I rolling?
You're rolling hard,
Yeah.
and you have a -1 to it from Sherman.
Actually, well, so
You do give the -1, but you
I
are
thought it was
in...
-2 for interfering.
Oh, you're right. It is a -2 for interfering. Yeah,
What? Oh man.
yeah, it's
Alright.
wrecking. And you're not behind your cockpit anymore, so you're...
But I'm still in the car.
Yet, you have to be behind the wheel, is literally what the driver move says. Yep.
Everyone's just fucking shitting on me tonight, aren't they?
Roll hard with a -2. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Okay, so you
Okay, it's a
fail,
partial success.
and Sherman...
Oh no, that's without the minus.
That's without the -2.
Okay.
Okay, alright. This is gonna go very poorly. Literally.
Yeah.
It's
The
literally like
entire
watching
team
tennis
is
go.
like coming up against me and telling me to do something, and I'm not willing to do it.
Oh,
and you're like,
God.
the one thing I said, I will never go in the maelstrom. And what are you trying to make me do? Go into the fucking maelstrom. So
Final
no,
episode, man.
never gonna do it.
Guys, you-
Alright, first
could've
off,
just
I
gone
want to
and
frame this
fixed
scene, okay? You are all currently at the cargo ramp of the aircraft, right? And Sherman is plugging connectors into the back of the Bilby, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what happens to you, Sherman. As Gaza like launches toward Henrik, I think he slips on something and like kicks
I'm
out.
a gang. I'm a gang.
Kicks out whatever is holding the Bilby from not rolling backwards onto you. And the Bilby
Jesus.
finally gets its revenge on who has damaged it the most as it begins rolling backwards to crush you with its mighty weight.
Okay.
Yeah, I need you to act under fire. The fire is the Bilby flattening you.
All right. I am going to reach for one of the many assault rifles and try to prop up the back of the Bilby.
Okay.
Putting it up against the wheel well that's actually now rolling towards me.
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
There's the machine guns are scattered on the ground of the Bilby, like if someone
literally everywhere. So
yeah,
it's,
like a pillow exploded, but
I
instead of
actually
leaves,
paused
feathers.
for half a second trying to figure out which one to grab.
All right.
All right. So here's my roll under fire. Oh.
Yep.
Fuck, yes.
Yeah. All right.
So you're telling me a single prop up stops
It doesn't
probably a
have
40-ton truck rolling onto you?
It's not moving very quickly yet.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, shit.
I mean, if you want, I can grab something more substantial, like one of the dead bodies.
Yeah, he's probably like working at it for a little while. He's like, no, just throwing shit into the wheel well, trying to clog it up. Okay.
Guys!
I thought for a moment that the Bilby would finally get its revenge on Sherman, but no. Gaza, you are dealing 3 harm to Henrik. Henrik, do you have any armor?
I have 1 armor. On my
Okay,
black
and
jacket.
actually, because Gaza is a gang, right? So
Yeah.
he deals an extra point of damage to you.
Does it matter that I was attempting to interfere? Do I act as part of
Oh,
the
you're
gang
right.
for him?
You're right. Actually, his roll did fail.
Yeah.
That's right. So what happens as a result? All right, Gaza, like you're slipping on all of the assault rifles that Liz has put back here. There's just like ammo everywhere. You're like, "Rrr, rah!" And you're like trying to pound Henrik in the face, and he's stumbling backwards. You're stumbling backwards, and then Henrik, you back into something, and when you look up, it's a man in a white suit with a gray handkerchief and a black flower and white tinted or black tinted glasses. It's Hades, but he's here in the physical material realm. Liz, like someone just appears out of nowhere, like behind Henrik, and he's just staring at Gaza right now. What do you do?
I look at the lot of them. I level that fancy little rocket launcher and say, "You stupid fuckheads, go fix it. Stop fucking with Gaza's head. Fix whatever it is that you started."
Who are you leveling the rocket launcher
at? Their general direction.
Like
Who
everyone?
is there? Because Henrik and Gaza and Hades are all standing together, and Sherman is by the Bilby. So they're...
She knows I'll live through it. The other guys will just soak it up.
I have a rocket launcher in one hand. I have a Desert Eagle in the other. I have an assault rifle on my back.
This is a two-handed rocket launcher.
Wait, 2-handed?
No, I'm a gang.
It's a rocket launcher.
I'm a gang.
You can't. You literally can't
You
fire
count
this.
as a gang, right?
Yeah, you can.
You don't
use
have
a
as
rocket-
many arms as a gang.
Have you never seen somebody you put it on your shoulder and you can fire it with one hand?
You're gonna accurately fire a rocket launcher in one hand
I
and a
never
Desert
said
Eagle in the other.
accurately.
You're
Yeah, he
like,
never said accurately.
I never.
all right, fine. You know what? This is Apocalypse World, so yeah, Liz, you absolutely do that. You're threatening Sherman with the Desert Eagle. You're threatening Henrik with the rocket launcher.
Can I jump in really quick right here?
Just fucking go fix.
I don't know. I
shit
feel like
and
this is
stop
where it's.
fucking with Gaza's
I
head.
want to. This is going to be your cliffhanger, Arthur.
All right.
This is going to be your cliffhanger.
If it sucks, you know I'm gonna shut it down.
I know you are, Arthur. I'd like to say at this point, Mimi, take care of this.
Oh fuck! I'm glad someone remembered her. Okay.
I feel like she's literally standing right behind Liz right now.
No, but she's in the Bilby. Everyone keeps forgetting about her. Oh man.
Is
Is this how it ends then? We're just gonna have a giant PvP fight here right at the end of
No,
time?
I
I'm
would
trying
really
to
like to
prevent-
get inside the crash satellite, but like seriously, all we want to do is like stop fighting.
Look, the crazy person is trying to get you to stop fighting and fix the fucking problem. I think you can see why this.
It's a very odd situation.
This is not the way it should be going. But you
And I'm
need to
trying
get
to fight a
outside
gang.
and fix it. And stop trying to get Gaza to do something that he's never going to do. You two can fix this. Just
All right,
stop.
I will
It-
I will attempt to calm Mimi then and say Gaza's really just playing now. He doesn't actually want to murder Henrik.
You look, the camera cuts over to Gaza. He's fucking furious.
Yeah, I'm like
He's
dodging
got
punches.
blood
The
running out of his eyes and his nose.
The
and
punches
shit,
are like
and he's-
denting the side of like the airplane as I dodge them. Like,
So I think this is a real cliffhanger here. Is Mimi comes out the back of the Bilby carrying 2 of the like Saw M149 heavy machine guns and points them both at Liz and is just like, eat shit and die, bitch. I hate
Fuck you.
Wow, really? No, we're saving that roll. I'm not going to reveal what it was. I'm going to break immediately. But yes,
Either way,
apparently
I'm
Paralyzed with my beauty.
this is going down. No, that didn't happen. You didn't hear anything, audience. Follow, like, subscribe. Crazy shit is... Oh, God. This guy's...
Hey, I
so
get to make
fucking
some
weird.
rolls this game too. Come on.
Arthur,
You do! And you get to make them as soon as we get back.
Arthur, the cliffhanger will be my interfere roll, whether or not that actually succeeds.
No,
you
stop.
just interfered,
No, it's not
man.
happening.
You're not. Are you seriously interfering